What is up, geocachers? This is Keats94 and I am riding my bike in Burnaby. Today we're going to be biking 16 kilometers to Stanley Park in search for an adventure lab, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is the main artery for rail travel out of Vancouver. If you were to follow these tracks in that direction, you'd make your way to Halifax eventually. In this direction, you can go all the way to Vancouver. Today we will be going in that direction towards Vancouver. But we're not riding on the tracks, I should mention that. Folks, we are approaching the border of Vancouver. We are going to be crossing from Burnaby into Vancouver just momentarily. Folks, I have some bad news. I forgot my municipal passport. Oh no. I have to get across the border here. Just kidding, you don't need a passport to cross into Vancouver. Folks, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia. It is Canada's third largest city and home to many bike lanes. I'm actually traveling to Vancouver in a very common mode of transportation over here. There are so many awesome bike lanes to explore and bike paths. It is a point of contention for drivers. I am in the neighborhood known as East Vancouver, or the much larger neighborhood known as East Vancouver. It is, as it states, on the east side of the city. Further east, you hit Burnaby, and beyond that is the Tri-Cities. Port Moody, Coquitlam, and Port Coquitlam. But over here, we are in Vancouver, Canada's third largest city. So come explore with me. Things you come across on bike rides. Check this out. Folks, Vancouver is home to many breweries like this one behind me. Red Truck Brewing, awesome place to check out, have some beer, and take in the Vancouver vibe. Falls Creek, ladies and gentlemen, in Vancouver. This is a body of salt water. It connects to the Pacific Ocean. And look what we have here, Science World. I'm sure a lot of people might recognize that building, even if they're not from Vancouver. It's a very uniquely shaped building, that is for sure. It is now called the TELUS World of Science, but it is affectionately known as Science World. Folks, we are now going to be riding along the Falls Creek seawall, heading towards Stanley Park. It's still raining, but let's see what we can find. Here I am at the iconic BC Place. Here is where the BC Lions and the Vancouver Whitecaps play. Because we are in interesting times with COVID, it's kind of quiet in there right now, but it is an awesome building. It's quite a Vancouver icon. It was renovated a long time ago. It now has a retracting roof, which means that when it's sunny, in the rare times that it's sunny in Vancouver, you get to have an open air feel to the stadium. And when it rains, obviously they can close the roof up. So something to to look out for in Vancouver, and maybe when you're here, watch a BC Lions game or a Vancouver Whitecaps game. Folks, you may wonder why there are palm trees in BC. It's because they are very, very hardy trees, apparently. I actually don't know why, I actually don't know how they're here, but there you have it. Welcome to English Bay, everybody. This is a very popular spot in the summertime. Right now it's pretty quiet. It's still February, but still a nice place to visit, even on gray days like this. Every year, if there's not a pandemic, there's a swim called the Polar Bear Swim on January 1st to bring in the new year. A lot of people run along this beach and into the frigid Pacific Ocean. Right now it's very quiet, but something to check out when you come over to Vancouver. So now, folks, we're going to be going along the coastline here, and then we'll be going inland across to Cole Harbour, where we will be doing that adventure lab, the thing that you've all been waiting for. Lost Lagoon, folks. Popular duck pond, and sometimes this fountain is spraying. It's a really good place to hang out. Lost Lagoon is located kind of between Stanley Park and downtown Vancouver, also known in this particular neighborhood as the West End. First Adventure Lab stage complete. Did I mention that there's a final associated with this series of Adventure Lab stages? Stay tuned for the final. All right, folks, stage 2 complete. On to the next stage. Dead Man's Island, folks. Located in Cole Harbour. It is a military base. So once you cross that bridge, you are under Canadian military law. The reason why it was called Dead Man's Island, one of the ways to deal with dead people was they put them in trees, apparently, on Dead Man's Island. It's definitely a unique place. Okay, folks, 3rd stage complete, and we are now going on to the 4th stage. Here we are at Dead Man's Island. moving that way. All right, 4th stage complete. One more stage to go until we get the full final coordinates. Behind me is a statue of Harry Jerome, and I will provide more information in the next clip. Folks, welcome to the 9 o'clock gun. Every day, this gun fires at 9 o'clock. It's blanks, of course, because otherwise it would be going right over to Canada Place across the water here. But it's just another kind of typical Vancouver thing. Every night, 9 o'clock hits, this gun goes off. Boom! It's, you know, actually, from Burnaby, I could still hear it. Stage 5 complete, folks, and you know what that means? We have completed the Adventure Lab, and now we are going to go to the final geocache associated with this Adventure Lab. And I still have to get the final coordinates, so once I get the final coordinates, we'll head over to the final cache. Folks, we found it. We found the geocache. I'm not gonna give away the final location, obviously, because this is a final mystery cache, but come over to Stanley Park and do the Stanley Park Adventure Lab. Actually, there are a number of adventure labs in Stanley Park. This one will take you along Cole Harbour, the Cole Harbour seawall. Folks, thanks so much for watching another episode of Keats94’s Geocaching Adventures here in Stanley Park in Vancouver. Here I am along the seawall, and you know, I'm gonna have to come back in the summertime and show you all on an awesome day, on a nice sunny day, how great this park really is. It's still February, it's still pretty cold, but it is a park that is a gem. It is a Vancouver gem, and I hope that you've seen at least a little snippet of this awesome park. I'm gonna have to come back, like I said, in the summertime to show you some of the great places to explore here in Stanley Park. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Happy caching, folks.